Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Hi, how are you? I hope that you have enjoyed our Scotland mini-series. That's over now. We are fully immersed back in England. Boo. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed travelling around Scotland, even on the days you'll see where it looks like I'm not enjoying it at all. I did overall enjoy the whole trip. So I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed reliving it by editing. And yeah, I'm already planning my hopefully next trip to Scotland as well. As you can see, I'm out in Jezebel again today. Today we are in Walesby Forest, which is new to me. It's a forest near Newark, and they do sort of camping within the forest. So I thought it was very, very cheap. So I'd come along and test it out, see what it was like, give you some reviews, and spend a weekend away in the van again. It is now late October, so we've been back from Scotland 2 months almost, and in that time I've not done very much. I turned 40, so there's that, and I went away and did some off-camera, just having a nice time with the pups, visiting some bits of the Peak District, and just been sort of getting by and getting on with things, tidying up Jezebel, giving her a good clean and everything, getting her online to be sold. I know, an end of an era, if I can find someone to buy her. She's obviously great and I love her very much, but I need something bigger. The thing that I learned from Scotland was that with the 3 dogs, I need something bigger for all of us to be comfortable, for me to be able to work without stress and things like that. We need a bigger van. So hopefully I get to sell Jezebel to someone, some solo adventurer out there. I know you're out there. Just come and find us and buy something over the winter and build it up over the winter, ready for the spring. But yeah, that's all I've really been doing. Not really much exciting stuff. I did actually do a recording last weekend, but unfortunately my Instago 3, I hadn't realised I hadn't updated the firmware in it in months, and as such, all of the video I recorded on it was corrupt. So I've updated the firmware now. Hopefully it'll be fine for this weekend. We'll see when I get to editing if it works or not. But yeah, so we've not really been up too much. So this is my first time away since coming back from Scotland, really. But yeah, I needed a break from the house. I needed to be out in nature again. So here I am. So Walesby Forest is also an activity centre, so a lot of like Cub Scouting and guides and things. They do things here, but there's a lot of activities. They gave me a worksheet you can like book on to do activities, so I might see what's available and maybe do some activities tomorrow depending on the weather. But my plan wasn't to do any. One, I didn't know they existed. That's Zelda. Nope, that's Zena. In a ruckus. I didn't know there was any activities, but there is a big list of them, so I'll talk about those in a bit. But yeah, the idea was just to be in the forest, be in nature, take the dogs out for a walk and a run around, just spend a couple of days out here. It's October, it is colder now. So we've come into the woods a little bit just to let them all run off steam. As you can see, since we last seen them in the video. The pups have got quite big now, so they're just over 6 months old now. They're very zoomy, very fast. Still got a little bit of growing left in them, so they're about 8 kilograms, and vet says they should get to maybe 10, 11, so not too much more growing, but still got some growing to do. They're still quite short in comparison to other whippets. We did go to look at the whole load of greyhounds. We went on a greyhound walk while we were off. Yes, the Great Greyhound Global Walk, where on the same day at the same time, greyhounds and sighthounds from all over the world go on a walk, you know, together. So we went for one of those, and it was really nice. Yeah, just seeing how small they are still, even though they look kind of older now and bigger. They're still babies. But yeah, you're not allowed to have your dogs off lead, so I've tried to find like a secluded bit of the forest just to let them run around a bit. It's very quiet here this evening so far, so it won't be an issue, but they do need to be off lead for a little bit, so let them off lead now, then we can head back to the van. So this site was £25 for 2 nights stay, 3 days stay, which was pretty good. There was another site that was sort of not close by, but within I was sort of looking like, you know, an hour maximum away from the house, and that also was 25, but it had loads of like hidden fees in it. Once you clicked on it, it was like, oh, it's £25, but if you want to bring a dog, it's £6 per dog per night. I was like, that's insane. Like, no. So it was like, right, well, I'm not going to that place then, I'll go here instead, because it was just £25 to bring your dogs and to camp. There was optional electric hookup, so some of the spaces do have electric hookup, but that was on top of, and you sort of pay as you go basically. So you pay the £25 and then you plug in, and then at the end they bill you for what you've used whilst you're here. I don't need electric hookup, it's only a couple of days, and there's enough sky available where I'm parked that I'll just get solar for the time I'm here, so not worried at all. This Jez is designed for such things, not for just hooking up to electrics whenever. But yes, we found this little woodland bit close by-ish to the vans, but far enough away that like no one's just going to walk in and find us and tell us off for being off lead. But it seems nice so far. Back at the van, it's just started to sort of rain, dribble, spitting really, not really real rain, but a bit dribbly. It's quite refreshing. It's not cold, it's quite warm. Pups all seem very happy with their run around, which is nice. Got their water here actually. Do you want some water, Sadie? There we go, panting away. yeah, it looks quite nice. We're going to go for a better walk tomorrow and actually have a look around. I keep thinking it's later than it is. I took a half day off work, so I didn't come straight after work. So I keep thinking it's like 7 o'clock. It's not even 4 o'clock yet. It's just a bit grey and miserable, so it looks darker and later than it is. But yeah, pups seem happy, having had a massive run around, and yeah, I'm going to try and remember what I bought for dinner and enjoy that. It's evening, it is dark, it's starting to get a bit chilly now, so I'm going to make some dinner. Had a few people asking how I cook dinner in this van because it's quite small and I don't have like a set cooking sort of area. I have a portable induction hob that I use for most of my cooking, and I normally keep it very, very simple when I'm in the van. Not a lot of ingredients and a lot of mainly rice dishes. Rice is very easy to cook and add in bits to it. It's very, very easy. So yeah, today I'm making a sort of a spicy rice dish, just a one pot thing in a pan. Gonna fry up a bit of meat first and then add the rice, some water and some sauce to it, and then yeah, nice simple meal. So yeah, join me for dinner tonight. Morning. Oh, we've woken up and it is cold. It is cold today. So yeah, sleep was difficult. It's definitely not big enough for all of us. Like, there isn't enough floor space for all three of them to sleep on the floor, and so the puppies want to sleep on the bed, and the bed's a single bed. So trying to get me and 2 growing puppies onto the bed just means that I don't get any sleep at all. And if I put them on the floor, I don't get any sleep because they just cry and whinge that it's cold down there and there's no space for them, which is also fair enough. So yeah, it's yeah, becoming a bit of a struggle. I'm very tired waking up this morning, having not had a proper night's sleep. But yeah, puppies are fed. I'm going to make myself some breakfast, and then we're going to go for a run in the forest. Then come back probably and just chill out for an afternoon, do some reading. I rarely get time to read. And then go for another walk. Oh, and yeah, see what else we can do with the day. But yeah, it's very, very cold. So there's a big scouting group here, because they woke us up as well with their morning sing-songs, very loud. Though they're not anywhere near us, that's how loud they were. Just the voices carried. But yeah. Puppies are eating, I'm going to have something to eat, and then we're going to get started with our day. So the actual campsite is actually quite big. There's loads and loads of like space and loads of areas for like parking up. I thought it was going to be busier than it was, because when I booked it, it sort of said like a lot of the like field options were sold out, but I guess they just, you know, close them down because it's the end of the season, and these ones are all further away. But yeah, there's loads of space here. Like this would be like, I don't know, if I had friends I had friends that were also into campervan and camping, like nice to like rent out an area and like, yeah, do some activities and have some like nice evenings, because it's, yeah, there's loads of space here. I also went, I'll give you my review of the bathrooms and that. So where I am, the bathrooms are a new build, so they're all very clean and very shiny white, and they look very new and very nice. Showers were nice, warm, though nothing's going to be as good as the showers in Ballater that I had, so I've been spoilt now, and now every shower is rubbish by comparison. But no, everything was clean and nice, and you know, couldn't ask for more. There's a pot wash station, there's fresh drinking water, so everything that you need when you're going camping. And £25 for a weekend is pretty good. There was a discount on that because I think it's the half term, it's end of season, so there was a discount, but looking at the brochures and that, it's still like £14 a night, and that's per van, not per person, so pretty good savings there. And yeah, loads of space, like, yeah, definitely one to come back to. Like in the summer it might be good to do that with activities, maybe not on a weekend, maybe a weekday that's not in a holiday, in a school holiday, come do some activities, that might be fun. But yeah, very nice walk. I did forget my coat, so I'm glad that it's dry. No, I didn't bring a coat with me, that was silly. I had it ready to go, I just got all the way here and then went, didn't pick up my coat when I left the house. So it's not just keys I lose, it's just everything, full stop. But yeah, it's very nice, quiet, very nice couple of days away. We're just going to continue on walking around, sort of exploring the area a bit, trying to keep the dogs away from areas where there's activities going on, just because Sadie's a bit anxious of all the people. But yeah, we're just having a little wander now, seeing what's what. Hey, so it's the evening dinner time now. We have spent the day, most of the day inside after getting back from our walk. It started raining quite heavy, so we've hidden ourselves inside. You see, I've got my little fleecy onesie on to keep me warm. Pups have had their dinner, Sadie's having her dinner now, and I'm just going to cook myself something very simple, some sausage and mash. Very easy, very quick meal, very warm and filling, which is what I need when it's cold in the van. It's been just a lazy day, it's been quite nice. Yeah, gonna head out early tomorrow morning, so take the dogs for a walk in the morning back into the wooded area, and then head off. I might stop at a National Trust place on the way home. For my birthday, my parents got me a National Trust membership, so slowly visiting all the ones around us. Hardwick Hall is on the way home, so I might stop in at Hardwick Hall for a little walk, depending on the weather, if it's not raining, because I did not bring a coat. And yeah, it should be a nice end to the weekend. Morning everyone, another uneventful evening. We have woken up and it is bitterly cold out today. There is ice on the grass and it just feels a lot colder. today than it did yesterday. I didn't have the best night's sleep. This bed just isn't big enough for me and the two puppies as they're grown, and they just flat out refuse to go anywhere near the floor because it is cold. I don't blame them, but it's just become no longer feasible for us to use this van overnight, which is very annoying. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but apart from that, it's been a really nice stay here in Walesby Forest. I think I'm almost packed up, ready to go back. I just got to put the roof down. I might stop at Hardwick Hall on the way home because that is on our way home. It might be quite nice to have a little wander around there before getting back to the house. So yeah, I'm just going to go clean my teeth here and then probably going to hit the road. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, please do like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. As always, please do like and comment and subscribe. Don't forget to share the video with your friends as well. You never know who might be interested in watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.